Alright, hello. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Red Dead Redemption. I am actually pretty excited to play this. It's come out last week on PC finally, and my god, I think about a month or two since I finished Red Dead 2, so this is pretty exciting to get into. I'm pretty pumped for this. We obviously spent about a year or so playing Red Dead Redemption 2, and I guess to continue the story with John and Dutch and I guess the rest of the crew is interesting. It should be good. You know, it's going to be a bit of a different feel. And there's Edgar Ross and John, and yeah. So God, I'd say about I think 4 years since Red Dead 2, since that finished. And yeah, I guess it feels good to be back as John. You know, pretty excited. I can't remember what happened at the end of Red Dead. We killed Micah, and I think we just kind of settled down on the farm, didn't we? But obviously we're back 4 years later now. So with Edgar Ross, this was the Agent Milton's mate. He was the weaker one of the two, but ironically survived. And we're in Blackwater. Oh god. This is going to be so interesting to play right off the back of Red Dead 2. Because I played Red Dead 2 years ago, and I went to play Red Dead 1 after it, and there we go, Red Dead Redemption. But yeah, I went to play Red Dead Redemption 1 about 5 or so years ago after Red Dead 2 come out, but I only played the first couple of missions, and life sort of got in the way. But I think I've not properly played this game in, I want to say, 14 years since it come out, so it'll be interesting to replay it, and I guess replay it with, like I said, the freshness of Red Dead 2.
That they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My dad
God.
settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
Oh. Well, that's funny. After experiencing, Rains Falls.
Do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they live like animals, but they're happier now.
God, how horrible to be talking about the Native Americans like that. And like I was saying, how good Rains Falls was to us.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father,
There's
but I heard that pretty
McFarlane.
soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No,
That's ironic.
Apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Well, I wonder this will be around the time that the Wright brothers would have done their first flight.
Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
That is very true. I was thinking, watch those two ladies be in their 50s. And this guy be in his 50s as well.
We have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts.
Forget her name. She was something
The
McFarlane.
chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. but you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
You can probably apply that to
Here
Dutch
you are, Mrs. Bush.
with his loving and hateful
Armadillo.
acts. Good old armadillo. So obviously we're going after good old Bill Williamson. Or bringing him in. Here we are. God, this will feel so weird to play compared to Red Dead 2. Just how good Red Dead 2 felt. But I remember playing this game when I got it, like way back in the day, and it felt amazing. Anyway, let's get into the saloon, and I think we're gonna meet a guy. We're meeting a guy. Nope, there he is.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
they ain't my friends. We're pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got
Jake.
the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Oh, cool. Let's go find Bill Williamson, wherever this old man will be.
Well, here, let's mount up and hit the trail.
All right, easy. So yeah,
Take it slow on the way out of town. No need to kick up a lot of duff.
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. So we come to Fort Mercer. Ooh, want to go too fast? Obviously, it's a bit different than Red Dead 2, the way that it plays. But yeah, we went up to Fort Mercer sort of towards the end of the last game.
Mercer, you want to visit?
That's
Yeah.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Yeah, I was
Well,
literally
like
about
I
to say that.
said, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an ulcerated back tooth.
And that's what I imagined Bill to
I
be.
ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
No. Probably about, I'd say 11, 12 years now, thinking about it. And it was probably the last time that he saw Bill as well.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are, not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
The irony of that. But as I was saying, it's, yeah, probably been about 12 years since we saw Bill.
Yeah. So it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
Yeah, so shut it, buddy. God, it just makes me miss Arthur so much more.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
Indeed. I will say they did like such an amazing job
I'll tell you,
connecting
Mr.
Red Dead
Marston,
2.
those coyotes eat better than I do. Not far now, Mr. Marston. The fort's just over this hill.
Oop, as I veer off course. But yeah, they did a fantastic job connecting Red Dead 2 to Red Dead 1. And then we go Fort Mercer.
Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
I will. I'll try to. Oh god. See, Bill was a weird one, right? Like I think he was nice, but he was also a bit of just a like dumbass, I got to admit. Kind of just followed whatever anyone else said. And you know what? Literally, I was going to say the last time I come here in Red Dead 2, I bloody died as well. So, like, it's a bit ironic as to what is about to happen. And I've got one bloody pistol, so we'll see how well this does. Bill Williamson, where are you, my man?
Bill!
I've come for you.
Shouldn't have said it like that.
Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday.
Yeah, you were.
You always did think I was an idiot.
You are.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh,
Oh, great.
do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Aw. Fuck off, buddy.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
He implores.
You implore me? You implore me.
It's funny that Arthur said that to Dutch.
You always were one for fancy words.
That really
Well,
pissed
things are
Dutch
different
off.
now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you.
No more Micah either.
Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Can't send Arthur because he's dead.
Well,
Oh, that was stupid.
Oh. Poor John.
That was stupid of him to try that though, my god. Bloody try and dead-eye him. Oh, there's the bloody vulture watching me. Oh, and who are these fine fellows? Oh, it's, I keep wanting to say Sarah McFarlane, but Sarah does not seem right to me. I was thinking they really ought to remake Red Dead Redemption, like, in the style of Red Dead 2. Like, the same engine, the same graphics, it would be amazing. And if they were to add, like, references to Arthur as well, and Micah, and Sadie, and Charles, and... I think I was saying that when we played Red Dead 2, but that would be awesome if they did that.
Well, you're alive.
That I am.
so it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
Great.
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
Whew.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it?
Kind of.
Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Oh, he's not the worst, trust me.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane.
Oh, Bonnie,
Miss
that's it.
Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
Just trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Yeah, I rode with him.
Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Stupid.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have.
Just over there. And that $15 is about $500 today.
What will you do now?
Go home.
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Oh, God. I find it funny that, you know, just before Red Dead 2 come out, everyone was sort of fiending that, you know, we kind of wanted John to be back as the main character in Red Dead 2. And now it's kind of funny playing this that I kind of go, I wish Arthur was the main character, you know? So the irony of that, right? Anyway, we'll go talk to Miss McFarlane.
Back in the land of the living, I see.
That I am. Barely.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands round here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle.
Yeah, of course.
What the hell?
Oh my god, I can't believe you fell over that bad. That's funny. God, this game is so nostalgic for me. Like, this game was probably about, I was probably like 10 or 11 when this game came out.
There's
We
the
were playing it
foreman's
to hell.
office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm
Hey.
happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarlane.
I ain't no
Hop on
outlaw.
up. He won't bite.
I've been a solid citizen for about 4 or 5 years now. Oh no, actually longer, 11, 12 years I reckon. Alright, let's see. God, I was gonna say, not to keep bringing up Sadie and Charles, but man, I would have loved to have seen them in this game.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Yeah, or a big ranch. No, not where, but I'm guessing this is a big ranch, like a small town.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert,
Looks nice.
but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase.
Well, what did I do? I was dead on the floor. It's not like you exactly met me, you
That's
know
the
what I mean?
train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
That is true. And it didn't really do well for our gang, I guess.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
What is this, 1786? Like, you're
And
building
here
a
we
barn?
are, back at the house.
That
Let's
was
stop
nice.
for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarlane.
Come on, this is the only chance you're gonna get to rest.
I was going to say, hey, we do get to go see Uncle again. Uncle and Abigail and
How about
Dutch
a
at
cold
some
drink,
point.
Mr. Marston?
yes,
Thank you, ma'am.
please.
Getting shot then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
How nice.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarlane.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
Yeah,
I
of
want
course.
to see just who is trespassing on our land.
Be some little piggies.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time.
God, I love this so much. The farm
We'd
living.
best get moving. This is a dangerous time of night for us.
Yeah, I'm sure lots of banditos, and wolves and wild piggies.
Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again.
I won't. I promise.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will you? Whoa!
Ah, so they're
Get your
rabbits.
rifle out. It's about time these little thieves met their mate.
Alright, let's
Better
do
at
this.
shooting rabbits than outlaws, I see.
Yeah, clearly. Alright, let's get in there and kill the last one. Or did I miss the last one, bugger?
Marston, the rabbits didn't stand a chance.
No,
Now
they
pack
didn't.
up. We should check out the rest of the ranch.
Easy, easy. Alright, calm down, horsies, it's all good. You coming, Miss McFarlane, or are you stuck on that, I think she's stuck on this bit here. There you go. Gotta help her sister out somehow.
We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go.
I'm just thinking, like, who I
If
remember
it's not the
us
rustlers
going
stealing
after.
our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Look out! Coyotes! Shoot them before they get to the animals.
Oh, yeah, quick.
Stupid animal.
Good.
I feel like we're far more accurate in this game with this
I
rifle.
bet they're going straight for the chicken.
Yeah, let's go. Go check him out quick. But yeah, I gotta say, shooting this is so much easier. Oh god. Oh my god, it got one. Bugger.
Well, we got rid of the coyotes. I just wish we'd saved all the chickens. Let's go. I'll take you back to your room.
Fair enough. Well, we tried. Wonder whether people would wake up to those shots.
You can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience
Oh,
in.
quite a lot of experience in.
Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't
He
really
did.
come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure.
Yeah,
But
Mr.
don't think
Geddes
I've forgotten
agrees.
what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
Fair
I
enough.
sure
Well, thank you.
appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Here we are.
Anyway, let's mount up. Oh, sorry, hitch up. Already done the
Thank
mounting.
you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life.
That's
Get
alright.
some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Thank you, miss. Ma'am. But yeah, like I was saying, oh, there you go. You can sleep in the bed to save your game. Something a bit different from Red Dead 2. And you'll wake up 6 hours later. It's exactly like GTA 4, which is funny. And fame. I think you get fame for doing good thing and honor as well. So I actually wonder if there's a high honor ending. Well, actually, I don't think there is, to be honest. Some people deal in valuable information about their surroundings in the form of newspapers or maps. Cool. But yeah, like I was saying, I realised with the honor system, I don't think that there's any difference in the ending. The game will just end the same regardless. So I also did realise as well, we've also got Undead Nightmare as well, which will be cool to play. Because that, like, I legitimately have not played in 14, 15 years. Like, I did try playing Red Dead about 4 or 5 years ago, like I said at the start of this episode. So, but that I have not played, and I do not remember how it started. So I also wanted to say, like I was kind of touching on before, I think in terms of gang members we obviously go after Dutch, Javier, Bill, the 3, and then there's us. Well, John 4 plus Abigail 5, Uncle 6. So, but then I guess to be fair, Sadie and Charles didn't exist when this game came out, and they're obviously in Mexico and Canada. So I actually don't know. Like, it feels like such a small group when you think about it. Like, the gang wasn't that big. So anyway, I reckon I'll do one more mission with Miss Bonnie.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
Fantastic.
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little
Great.
sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson.
We were in a gang
What
together.
you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't.
That's all good.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us
I ain't
country
no city
folk
dweller.
are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
Oh, I can ride, trust me.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. Yeah, I was gonna say, what happened to my knife that I got from the dinosaur lady? And then I realized this
Come
is
on,
Red
boy.
Dead 2.
On the count of 3. 3, 2,
Alright, let's
1,
go.
go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
Yeah, no, I won't, trust me.
At all, Miss McFarland.
Definitely gonna win. I ain't gonna let her.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're lucky I'm being a gentleman.
by entertaining this idea.
This sure beats milky.
That it does. And I'm sure poor John knows as well. We're bloody milking cows. Oh, I am, trust me. Oh, that's not good that she's getting in front of me.
This is gonna be close.
Oh, that it will. This is such a tight bloody area to be running through. Oh, as we go over a bridge as well.
You like me to slow down?
I'm not going to slow down because I know something bad will happen and I'll stuff it up. I keep forgetting that this game come out after GTA 4 as well. Like I don't know why I thought it come out before.
The best for last?
Oh no, don't get stuck on this rock. Oh my god, see, that is exactly what I was talking about. That was going to happen.
I thought you said you could ride.
I could. Got bloody stuck on a rock, that wasn't fair. I gotta be careful not to push the horse too fast, because otherwise it'll kick me off.
I think you chose the wrong horse, Miss McFarland.
Anyway, last stretch.
Come on.
Anyway, this should be it. I'll do the last stretch. And there we go. Told you, Miss McFarlane, I'm an absolute beast.
That was fun.
That it was.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Yeah, I will. Well, there we go. Got some fame for riding a horse well. There we go. We can do another mission with Marshal Johnson. I reckon we'll do that later. Sorry, as I cough my guts up. We'll do that later, but I'll do another mission with Bonnie. I just want to get Bonnie out of the way, and then we'll go into town later. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed Red Dead Redemption, the first episode of it. God, sorry for my voice sounding weird. I was like just coughing like crazy then. Absolute like fun game. So excited to keep playing it, and just also just see what really happens. Because like I said, I kind of forgot how stuff happens and all that. So it'll be exciting to play through it and get it all done. So anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one, and adios.